Once the government had agreed to let us go into the prison and the prisons, I'd worked with a team of 4 people maximum, so 2 camera people, a fixer, so somebody local from that country who spoke the lingo and could do the sort of logistical things that we needed and help me translate interviews with prisoners, and then maybe one other person who was a help in terms of researching or carrying bags. But every prison we went in, I'll give you an example. So a week before we go into the prison, a team of 2 would go to the prison ahead of me. They'd meet with the governors, they'd meet with some of the prisoners, they'd make everybody aware of the fact that we were coming in to film and we would be there for a week, and that one person in particular, that person being me, would become a prisoner. And so they'd see this foreigner walking around in prison gear and everything, and they're to treat me like a prisoner, they're not to treat me like some journalist. And so they would sort of cultivate a few relationships ahead of the time, and then the week later I would turn up, and then me, the 2 camera people and the fixer would go into the prison, and then it would just unfold. It was all very actuality. There were a couple of interviews set up and there were certain things we had to do. But in terms of access to anywhere, we just wandered around the prisons. Can we see this? Can we see that? Can we talk to him? Can we talk to her? And that's how it unfolded. There is a formula to the program in that I would be processed. When I turn up at the prison, the first thing, I'd be strip searched, I'd be treated like a prisoner as they first enter the prison. I'd go through doing a menial job. So there was a formula in that I was a prisoner and had to perform certain tasks. And that happens in every film. But for the majority of the time, it was all very ad lib, because it's unpredictable. You can't predict what goes on in prison. There were some things that happened in the prisons that doesn't make this film that were horrifying. They don't make the film for those reasons. And I'll give you one example. A person was killed in a prison while I was there, and all hell broke loose. And so we are, as a team, kind of cocooned and moved away. We weren't protected, we didn't have any protection. I didn't have security guards around me at any point in any prison. I had the trust of the prisoners and the will of the guards, who at times themselves felt threatened, chaperoning me around. So it was all very much, there was some planning, but it was all very moment to moment.